Hey lovely souls, I'm so grateful to be doing this video. What are you being called to do? Alright? And this is not going to be one of those cookie cutter videos where I try to make it sound like it's something that it's not. Where, yeah, you're being called to be more kinder. I'm about to put action, specific action, into what it is you're being called to do. Because honestly, at this point, we can't keep playing games at this point with what it is we came here to do. And whatever it is that we came here to do, we might as well just simply do it, right? So, I'm doing this video because there's this fear that if I speak the truth of what it is I came here to do against a system that doesn't want the truth to come out, oh my gosh, my life. No. What's going to happen is people who don't like the truth are going to do what they've been doing this whole time. Fuck shit. It's obvious. They're going to keep doing the fuck shit. So what do? We level the playing field. We let them know. We know exactly what you're doing it, how you're doing it, and we have ways of doing it. My ways of seeing what ACS and the government and everybody that's doing illegal shit is up to is tarot cards. And I put it out. So I ask you, join me for my videos if you feel led to on updates on CPS and ACS. Now, some of them you may be getting late information if you're watching, depending on what time. So always be mindful that I will put updated videos. However, you do see an old video, you'll be able to, get the history of what took place and how it took place and why. And I am here to really just open up a can of worms that people didn't want to open up. I'm here to talk about the elephant in the room. What is it you're being called to do? Instead of having all these distractions, come in and say this and that and this and this and that. No, we're just simply going to just outright with it and simply say, hey, this is what you came here to do, and this is what can take place if you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Wasting your own time and energy, don't put that on anyone else, okay? You came to this video and you're being called to action right now. All right, so without further ado, got to give you some tough mama bear love there. I'll see you at the cards or the pals of your choice. Hello, beautiful pal one. So what are you being called to do? The overall energy of your reading is the Three of Wands. So you are part of the planning team. Your mental is so fire. Your creativity is out of this world. The way you're able to combine unlike things and put together stuff that's happening, you're meant to share this information in such a creative manner that it gets others moving their feet in place. It gets others seeing, okay, I see something is not right. We need to get a solution together. So you are more of a planner. And this is a beautiful thing. This means you know how to plan, and prepare for circumstances that others may not actually quite agree to. And the way you plan is so well done. Let's just say you are highly sought after to get things off the ground and started, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that, you can sense something possibly that can happen and is going to happen. You're just letting others know. Just be mindful that because of what it is that you're doing and answering your calling or not answering your calling, this is a possibility of something that can take place, okay? So because of this, people will highly appreciate you, okay? We have first chakra, security team. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. So beautiful pal one, you're being called with the tower in reverse. Actually, you're showing people how to prevent unnecessary conflict. You are a peacemaker. People who are conflict stricken and war driven, they cannot stand you. So you may be sent into areas that have so much war going on, and to the outside world, it just may simply look like this is simply a business here. This is simply the way they do things. With this tower in reverse, before these places you've been sent to were causing tower after tower, and because people were afraid of their safety, they were basically being easily controlled by these systems. Wherever you're going to, you're protected, highly protected with this first chakra card as you're doing it. So you're being called to keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. You answered the call before someone told you to, pal one. Great. And every time you come in, you disrupt something. So let's just say whenever you show up, anyone who is up to no good knows that whatever they had planned for others, it's going to happen to them. All right? So what are you being called to do? Keep doing what you're doing, pal one. It is greatly appreciated. Let's cleanse the energy. Welcome, beautiful pal 2. Let's get into it. I didn't even want to. Okay, I'm not gonna, judge the energy. I'm just gonna go with the flow here. I feel like with your energy, pal 2, I have to take a bit of a second guess to just kind of make sure. I feel like when I'm around you, I want to sneeze. With the 7 of Wands marking your energy, I feel like I need to protect my energy from you and I want to sneeze. It's like I'm trying to release anything that doesn't serve me, because I feel what you're like. I feel like pal 2, your energy may like bring people to an awareness how they want to become, how they want to protect their energy. Well, we'll get more into it. We have freedom and 7 of Swords. Well, hello, cross watchers. Thank you for watching, and thank you for clicking on the right pal. People protect their energy from you guys, because you guys try to swindle people out of their freedom. You guys, with this fox energy, you literally try to make it seem as if you're a people, like you're a friend, you're people, like I'm good people. But literally, you're constantly trying to swindle someone out of their freedom. So people are just like, no, pal 2 is coming around again. I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't like feeling like this when pal 2 comes around, but I will do what I need to do, because if I don't, my freedom is threatened. So, what are you being called to do, pal 2? I feel like you have lost your calling so much to the point, like, if anything, you remind people of their calling to protect their energy. People get into spirituality after being around you. People start learning about chakras. People start learning how to basically understand manipulation. People start becoming comfortable with their scars and vulnerabilities. Literally, people understand. I see you're trying to take something from me, my freedom. And honestly, we're not doing that, pal 2. So, pal 2, you beautiful cross watcher, you may look very good with this, or you may think you look good with this fox energy, but no one wants to be your meal, okay? You're an energy vampire, pal 2, and literally having you around is like being on edge. So people are going to start finding ways to get rid of you. Like, let's say lunch is at 3 p.m. instead of 1 p.m. today, and if pal 2 shows up at 3, would have already went to lunch at 1 and tell them they changed their minds and we didn't know. So, Pal 2, thank you for encouraging people to have spiritual awakenings. Thank you, babies. Thank you. You serve a purpose. You understand? Keep doing your purpose, all right? Fun's the energy of Pal 2, huh? Leave a comment if you feel salty about this, Pal 2. Please leave a comment. But something tells me with that throat chakra being, you're probably not. But if you really feel like you want to express yourself, please leave a comment. All right, we're going to go to Pal 3. Welcome, beautiful Pal 3. What are you being called to do? So we have the 9 of Swords. I don't know why I felt maintenance. But we also have the 2 of Cups in reverse and honesty. Let me actually study this for a little bit. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. So, I can read this 2 different ways. If you're part of group 1 with 2 of Cups, I feel as if you're connecting back to your feminine and masculine energy in a very healthy, balanced way by being honest with yourself about what it is you truly want and don't have tolerance for it. Okay? And then with this beautiful 9 of Swords here, I feel as if you're facing every fear. So what you're being called to do is face your fear as to how you're disconnected from yourself. You may notice that, like how you may have disharmony in your relationships, and you may notice relationships around you improving due to honesty taking place. It's also making it so others feel honest to be honest about things. So what I'm sensing is like this 2 of Cups in reverse energy has been distorted energy where one has felt disconnected from their selves. And I feel as if when this honesty kicks in, this becomes a 2 of Cups, and this 9 of Swords becomes this. So people start healing. And what I'm picking up is divine counterparts meet. So you could be in communication with your divine counterpart if you're part of the first one, okay? But if you're part of the second story, you're being called to be honest about your lack of commitment. You may be having nightmares about things you've done to harm people. You could have said, I love you. You could have caused confusion. And you could have definitely been contributing to, if you're on the part 2 of this one, you could have definitely been contributing to abuse cycles, And I feel as if you're being haunted by this. So you're being called to be honest about this. Because honestly, you're making things more difficult for yourself. I mean, the fact that you're being called to be honest about causing anxiety and disharmony in connections. The wind is just blowing my windows open. Okay, you guys, my window in the bathroom, I've never opened it. It's open. The wind blew that fast, blew that hard, that my bathroom window is open. It's opening and closing. Anywho. But yeah, if you're part of this, so I just felt like putting that. So I also feel like if you're part of the second story, things are changing fast for you because you're realizing that those around you don't trust you.